Eliminate all enemies. That's it? Well, that's easy. Why doesn't he have weapons? What the heck? Why is he nude? What? Oh, that's all.
Easy.
He doesn't have any equipment. Good thing that we have a shield breaker. Yeah, arrows shot from this bow are not deflected by shields. She's a shield breaker.
Oh, was that as painful as it looked?
More where that came from.
Oh dear, shield guy. That's where we can go. Yeah, in history, the conflict between Cleopatra and her brother did not come to a head until after the Gallic War, but then Vitellius Lurker was not there to stir up the pot, right? Sector conquered, good. Now, do we still have an attack incoming? I mean, let's garrison the Legion there just to be sure and travel to the village where Lurker has asked you to meet. Yes. Where is that village? Oh, there it is. Ha! I know it. I knew it. I mean, I knew that he was up to something in that village. Merchant chef.
Oh, I have invented a
You
new,
again.
much more promising dish since last time. Might I tempt you with a taste?
Were you trying to poison me last time? The one who ate your food felt sick for days.
What? It can't be. I tasted it myself later that night and I had no complications. Please, let me make it up to you with this new dish. It's much better, I promise.
Thank you, no, bye. What the heck? Yeah. His no complications sounded a bit forced. Oh, there is an attack coming. Interesting. But from where? We've conquered the entirety of Gallia. Desperate deserters. You've set up camp for the night on a small rocky plateau above a trickling forest stream. Khalida has shot a buck and some of your Praetorians are preparing a feast of veal fit for a consul, while a few others are presenting the leftovers. Preserving. The idyll is interrupted by a minor commotion from the outskirts. Lucius Cornelius Balbus is escorting an unarmed Gallic warrior into the camp. To the Gaul, don't worry, you have nothing to fear from us. Tell us why you're here. The Gaul bows deeply before you and holds out a pouch of coin. Tribute, you're made to understand. A peace offering of sorts. You estimate something in the range of 50 to 100 denarii. Reject the money. Keep it. You have more need of it than I. The warrior grovels a little more before explaining that he seeks the great general of the Roman legion. He wishes to desert from his army and join the Roman legions instead. Deserters are not uncommon in war, and many Gallic tribes have traditionally had fine relationships with Rome. More importantly, a deserter could provide valuable information about the tactics and movements of Gallic armies. Assign someone to interrogate the man in a respectful way. Let's go with Quintus Artorius. He's going to be a good interrogator. Quintus Artorius offers the Gaul a hand to help him to his feet, and leads him over to a secluded corner of the camp to offer him a flask of water as they sit down and talk. During dinner, Quintus Artorius returns to grab some veal for his new friend and report in. It seems Quintus Artorius has already learned much about the sentiments among the Gallic warriors. Of particular interest, the fact that the Gallic leadership is plagued by infighting and indecision. As you and your Praetorians discuss the details, a potential strategy begins to form for how this might be exploited. If the Legion were to dig in at a tactically advantageous position during battle, but leave the supply lines unprotected, the impatience and bickering among the Gauls would certainly lead them to split their forces, attempting to cut off the supplies in order to starve your Legion. Such a ruse could be exploited with a swift counterattack using the Equites. Risky tactic perhaps, but if it works, it will be devastating to your enemy. Give your new friend my thanks for the valuable information and send him to the Legion. Let's hope he's happier in our ranks than he was among his own people. You give the warrior a signed and sealed letter explaining his situation and instruction for how to reach Legio Victrix, and you send him on his way with your best wishes. Okay, so yeah, let's bring our main squadron. I mean, seriously, these loading screen descriptions. That's a bit underwhelming.
Legate, glad that you could make it so quickly. We have serious business to conduct.
I guess you had serious business to tend to while we were fighting for our lives.
My sole responsibility is to roam, and indeed that responsibility renders anyone expendable. If death scares you, I'd recommend seeking another line of work.
Fear is for the weak. I'm not the one who ran away.
Neither am I.
Where have you been hiding since our engagement with Orgetorix?
It was unfortunate that we got separated. I assure you, I wasn't hiding. As you can see, I was busy bringing the Aburanese to their knees, decimating enemies and forging alliances wherever possible. This village is but one fruit of my labor.
I remember sending you a rider with a rallying point. Why did you not heed my instructions? You were supposed to lead the assault.
You seem to be under the impression that you were in a position to give me instructions, Legate. Don't get me wrong, please. I do value your expert opinion on all matters. But the words of a legatus can at most be recommendations to a sitting consul. In this case, your recommendation was not pointing me towards the best course of action. Therefore, I took the liberty of ignoring it. And look where we are now.
Forget this. But for now, we must focus on getting out of this mess.
Quite right. There will be plenty of time for bickering after our triumphant return to Rome. Gallia is a land full of proud and powerful warriors. These are not simple barbarians without a refined understanding of warcraft. They value bravery and subterfuge equally. So first of all, we need to be careful, for any peaceful conversation can quickly turn into...
Ha! If you are behind this ambush, your timing is amazing. But I will still cut off your cock.
Marcellus, take your men and protect the legatus.
Did he just say protect the legatus? Interesting. Vitellius Lurko must survive, but why?
This is all too easy.
have the feeling that we are being played. Maybe Lurko isn't the prime enemy, maybe he isn't the pinnacle of evil, maybe there's someone else behind the curtains, making it seem like he's evil. But who? Who could that be?
One remains. This was easy.
Maybe we are being played, I'm not sure. Can we find anything inside these huts? Locked, but they just came out of there. That's ridiculous.
Sneaky Gallic bastards! Corvinus! There was no way they could have known the Legatus would be here today. Someone's feeding them information. Find me the mole and bring me its head.
May I kill?
Of course, by Mars, of course. You are allowed to kill anyone. Just bring me the mole.
Good.
Legate, I hope this unfortunate event has alleviated some of the concerns you have. As you can see, neither of us has any friends in these lands.
We'll trust you on a bright day in Tartarus, Lurko.
If I cannot earn your trust, I shall have to make do with your obedience. We will not conquer these lands by simply flailing around blindly. We need allies. The reason I called you here in the first place is that I found a chieftain willing to work with us.
Will this turn into another ambush? I grow weary of walking into traps.
I still do not believe they wanted to hurt us. The Aedui were always friendly towards Romans. But certainly, Ambiorix has a less fanatic personality. He would listen to reason.
Who is he?
Ambiorix is a chieftain of Eburones. They call him the King of the Four Winds, he who rules all directions, by which they mean Gallia Belgica, I guess.
All these barbarian kings with their unpronounceable names. It's impossible to keep them straight.
Believe me, I have had the same thought. Let us meet Ambiorix at his war camp. It will help to put a face to the name, I'm sure.
You must be joking. We will meet him in his camp?
At least this time we're together. Marcellus has surveyed the area carefully. This will not be another trap.
Okay.
Salve,
I don't trust... Where were his soldiers? I mean, seriously. Well, these people just attacked us. Where were the soldiers? I mean, you must be kidding me.
Please!
Butcher.
I'm just a humble butcher. My son didn't take part in this.
Shut your lying mouth, barbarian. I saw him throw a javelin at us.
It was just a stone. An act of youthful stupidity, that's all.
What's going on here?
Legate, this man is harbouring one of the cowards that attacked us.
My boy is only 10 summers old. He doesn't understand the consequences of his actions.
Bring him out here. Let me ask him for myself.
What is your name, Legionari?
Curiatius Gratus, Legate.
And you, Butcher, your name?
I'm called Wenicaros, my lord.
Curiatus is a distinguished name. You are of the plebeian branch of the Curiata, I assume?
That's correct.
You think it does merit to your name to demand the public execution of a 10-year-old child for the throwing of rocks?
No, Legate.
Back to your post, Legionari.
At once.
Oh, thank you, my good lord. I will make sure my son understands the severity of his actions. We are loyal friends of Rome.
Will you cease your pathetic mewling?
Please, take this fine deer meat as a slight token of my gratitude. If you ever find yourself nearby and in want of good food, I will give you what I can. Thank you again for sparing my son, my lord. He'll never do such a thing again.
Oh, okay. But still, what happened here?
You killed him! He had nothing to do with it. He didn't deserve to die.
Well, 12 coins sounds reasonable. Well, they rounded up the civilians, but where were they whilst the fight happened?
Lay down your weapons and come out. You're cornered. You've nowhere to run.
Go jump in the river, Romans! We'll come out as soon as you're all gone, and if you come any closer, we're killing your friends!
If you even touch a hair on their heads, you're all going to die. Don't be fools. Surrender, and you will be shown mercy.
What's happening here?
Some Gallic warriors escaped after the fight and tried to hide in there, but we found them. They have hostages. 2 of my men.
I will try to defuse this situation. Stay here with your contubernium.
Of course, Legate.
Not one step closer! I'm warning you!
I am the legatus of Legio Victrix. You have my word that if you lay down your arms and surrender, you will not be harmed.
That's not good enough! We demand guarantee of safe passage out of the town.
Do not push it. Your position is not as strong as you may think. These are not my soldiers, and they are fresh-faced recruits. Their lives for yours is a trade that would favor me strategically.
It's true. They clearly have no idea what they're doing. We captured them easily when they came across our hiding spot. All right. We will release the hostages and come out if you swear on your gods and ancestors that we will not be harmed.
Well, I swear on my gods and on my ancestors, by Jupiter himself, that you will be, no, not ancestors, gods, that you will be treated with respect.
Very well. We're sending out the hostages. Now, will you honor your word, Roman?
I will. Lay down your weapons and surrender, and you will not be harmed.
You did it! I didn't expect this barbarian's filth to listen to reason, but you have a way with him, Legate. I swear we will not make a liar of you. The Gallic prisoners will be treated with respect.
Okay. In this mess, yes. Reappeared from the dark corner, and we need to meet King Ambiorix alongside Lurko. That was the dude that we met with the peace to all of ye, right? Alrighty. King Ambiorix. There he is. Eburones Cave. And that's a story for the next episode.